The United States will recognize an independent Russia as another former Soviet republic explodes. A Christmas buying spree on Wall Street, but does it signal an economic turnaround? And the body of a long-missing American hostage is returned to the U.S. His killers may never be found. This is the CBS Evening News. Good evening, I'm Harry Smith in for Dan Rather. Boris Yeltsin and his Russian Republic are getting a much-needed boost from the White House. A top Bush administration source said tonight that the U.S. will give formal diplomatic recognition to Russia this week, naming Robert Strauss as ambassador and supporting Russia's bid for a seat on the UN Security Council. The news caps another day of turbulent change in what used to be the Soviet Union. Tom Fenton in Moscow has the latest.
A humiliated Mikhail Gorbachev left the Kremlin late tonight, still clinging to the last shreds of power. He had argued throughout the day in his Kremlin office with his rival Boris Yeltsin to allow an orderly handover of an increasingly disorderly country. But the situation is already out of control in at least one corner of the former Soviet Union, the Republic of Georgia. While Gorbachev and Yeltsin argued, men died, and opposition forces fought a raging battle to take over the parliament from Georgia's elected government. Moscow refuses to intervene in this civil war. Soviet power has gone, and what's left are unstable new republics. Gorbachev believes the loose association of former Soviet states known as the Commonwealth is doomed to failure.
I don't think this transformation is easy and simple. From one partner, the Soviet Union and its leadership, now you have to deal with the Commonwealth. And mind you, you'll have to deal with 10 new politicians.
In an interview with CBS News this weekend, a bitter and broken Gorbachev said Yeltsin is unreliable.
I wish he could always be consistent, without vacillating. I wish he wouldn't give in to pressure, and I would wish the same thing for myself.
Muscovites paid little attention to this power game. They were absorbed in the grinding daily struggle of life here. We don't care who sits on the throne, this woman says. What we need is food. This man says, for me personally, they could all go to hell. They're all former Bolsheviks who don't know how to govern. Gorbachev said tonight his decision on when to go will be made known within 2 days. But the painful fact for him is that the formality of his resignation is now irrelevant. His power is already gone, and few here seem to care. Tom Fenton, CBS News, Moscow.
It was beginning to look a little bit like Christmas on Wall Street today. The Federal Reserve Board's move Friday to slash interest rates set off a buying spree. The Dow Jones Industrial Average surged up more than 88 points. It was the stock market's biggest one-day jump since August. Money correspondent Ray Brady reports how this could affect you.
It's a Christmas rally on Wall Street, one set off by the Federal Reserve's move on Friday to cut interest rates. Investors feel that drastic cut in rates is a sign the Federal Reserve finally admits there's a recession out there. Added to that, 1992 is an election year, and the Bush administration knows something needs to be done fast. A point made today by the president in his annual Christmas message.
My number one priority is jobs and economic growth, and I'm confident that we will succeed.
Lower rates could create economic growth by stimulating consumers to spend more money and businesses to borrow and expand.
30-year fixed rate.
How are you making out with getting your mortgage now?
Homeowners, for example, refinancing their mortgage